Hello, and welcome to episode 8 of Insight. I am your host, Ryan Fox. Today's topic, smart devices. Now, of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinion on what smart device works best for them. However, it is actually found that Apple devices are actually the best for people who are blind and visually impaired. Now, of course, they are entitled to their own opinion. However, Apple devices seem to be the best. For example, my iPad, this is an iPad 2, and right now, honestly, I can't see what's on my screen. I can just make me out right there. But the apps, I can't see at all. So how would I do that? Well, I use what's called VoiceOver. The VoiceOver, basically, to turn it on, you would need to go into your settings folder, go to accessibility, and you would see the option VoiceOver. You would turn that on. Then in accessibility, you would go to home button options, and you would turn on VoiceOver triple tap, which means that if you triple tap the home button,
VoiceOver on.
You would turn on the VoiceOver.
Double tap to open. Landscape. Home button to the right.
Now, in order for me to navigate through, I can either
Facebook folder, 6 app, YouTube folder, 4 apps, 1 new item.
I would just put my finger on the screen and just hopefully, when I touch it, it will tell me what it is. There's an easier way for me to use my index finger and to just
Facebook folder, videos and editing folder, junk folder, settings folder, junk folder, videos and editing folder.
And I would just swipe either left or right with my index finger. For me to open something,
junk folder,
I would just double tap with my index finger.
Cap J. Opening junk folder, junk, heading, text.
And again, for me to
podcast, iBooks, tips, iBooks, podcasts.
I would just double tap to get out
Closing junk folder,
the home button.
Set.
Now what I'm doing there is I'm actually stopping VoiceOver from talking. I'm using 2 fingers and just touching the screen once.
Settings folder, 5 apps. Double tap to open.
And I shut it up. Now, there are more finger commands you can use. One of them is to double tap with your 2 fingers and
dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak.
And you can turn your music on and off, which is pretty sweet. Now, if I wanted to, I could turn the voice off while VoiceOver is on. So basically, the function of VoiceOver would still be on, but the voice would be off.
Speech off.
And that's by using 3 fingers and you double tap.
Speech on.
Same for turning it on. Now, say I was on the internet and I wanted to fill out a form, but I needed to put personal information in. Well, basically, all I would do is just make it so that no one could see what I was typing. And that's easy. All you have to do is use your 3 fingers and you triple tap.
Screen curtain on.
And that turns the screen curtain on. So basically,
Games folder, iTunes and apps, YouTube folder.
Basically, it still works. It's just that there's a curtain over the screen so that no one can see what I'm doing. That way I can put in my personal information. No one has any idea what I'm doing. And I would do this with headphones in. So that way I'm the only one that hears what's going on. But to everybody else, I'm just touching a blank screen, which would get me looks. But hey, I know what I'm doing, so I don't care.
Screen curtain off.
And that is VoiceOver. And this is for any iOS device. If you guys want to try it out, then go ahead and do it. Again, just go to Settings, go to General, and then in General, you go to Accessibility and turn on VoiceOver. And just try it out. Just remember, if you want to select something, index finger, double tap. And that is VoiceOver. Well, that is all the time we have for episode 8 of Insight. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I will answer it in the best way that I can. And if you did like this video, then please hit the like button. Also comment, and please consider subscribing. Again, I am your host, Ryan Fox, hoping that you have a wonderful evening. Good night.